I was born in the city, round by the tenements, and a fella would come knocking and we never had our rent. People were getting evicted and thrown onto the street, and though it never happened to us, it was kinda bittersweet. I lived by the River Mersey and the current, it was wild, and it got into my blood when I was just a child. The ley lines from the city gave me a positive vibe. Seen friends since I was 11, and they'll always be my tribe. The river is so powerful, it's like a big conduit. I didn't understand it then, but I think I always knew it. The poison from the factories has never held it back. And endless bullshit governments painting this region black. It's the biggest port in the world, we have billions coming ashore. Till a woman named Margaret Thatcher said, "You're not having that no more." But if you are from Merseyside, black, yellow, white or brown, we always stand up to be counted and never take things lying down. And it's wild up on the seafront, it can look a little sinister. And the energy that we have here, they don't like in Westminster. But why the River Mersey means so much to me is when the people are united, that river becomes a sea.
I met him
At
in
the
this.
party.
No, I met you in the first time I saw you. I met you in Annie's, in his sister-in-law's. She was a friend of mine. And he was sitting there on his little moustache, you know, all handsome Jack. He was very kind, good father. Always looking for work, because he was a building worker. And he used to walk for miles if we had no money for his train fare. He used to walk for miles. And he's always provided for me, my kids. So he likes to drink. Got to have something, hasn't he?
I loved her and I still love her. She was lovely. And been a very good mother to the children. They all love her. Couldn't say any more than that. Been a very good wife to me.
Thank you. If anybody was hard up, we all helped each other. Now, before we moved to Seymour Street, when we lived in the tenements, each time I had a baby, the old lady next door would come in with a big bowl of chicken soup and lovely dumplings, and they'd be light as a feather. But she used to make sure that I had my food, you know, my nourishment. And all the neighbours there were all brilliant, really lovely people.
Goodbye, Daddy, while you're away, and don't forget your old pal. Goodbye, Aunt, while you're away, send me letters, tell me when you're better. Goodbye, Aunt, while you're away, and don't forget your old pal.
The good old days.
This is my mother. She's a wonderful mother. Best in the world for me.
We try to bring them up right and, you know, give them their morals and ethics and whatever. And they all, as children, they all cared for each other. Because I had so many children. You know, a lot to look after, 11 children. So the older ones helped with the younger ones. And they helped each other, and they had homework to do and they were stuck. The bigger ones would help the younger ones, you know. And we tried to make them see that family, you've got to love each other. You must love each other and help each other.
As I walked these cobbled streets, some had no shoes upon their feet. Some had no arse in their pants and some had lice as big as ants. But people seemed so happy then. They were not worried, no news at 10. There was no story newsworthy, instead of trying to frighten me. They've took our communities away from us, 'cause back then people never made a fuss. They were carefree and they helped each other. If you had a problem, you went to your father and mother. You didn't need counselling or doctor's pills, and you went to your grandma with your ills. If you were naughty, you got a crack, and they never wanted to hear that whack. They've torn down all our city streets, things with character that look chic. They built student flats and shopping malls, no social housing, and was all the dance halls. They have gone on in their place of watering holes that are a disgrace, where the young act like cattle and then outside they seem to battle. I may be older but I'm not dead. I still have thoughts run through my head. The people who look after me, I only wish that they could see. I had a family and a wife. I had a very normal life. They talk about me like I'm not there. I'm used to this but I don't care. Inside my mind I'm on Picton Road, going to the cinema, the brave and the old. They seem to have brainwashed the parents today that buying kids stuff is the only way. But nurture your children to have a well mind, and as they grow into adults, I think you will find, if you pass on the message of love, it's a gift from the heart and it comes from above.
Shadows all my days, the light that casts them is here to stay. This darkness we see comes out of the light, sitting in the middle. Rise from your shadow into reality. This darkness we see comes out of your light, sitting in the middle of her right. Shine, shadow, shine. Cast your shadows through time. We are the shadows, casting our lifelines, and I'm gone.
And I used to say to her, "Hey sis, what are you eating?" "Gee, I'm eating me cornflakes." And she took them for years and years. And I say to my daughter now sometimes, oh, Annie, you poor mother with the cornflakes. She said, you smell that. They kept my mum alive, them cornflakes. They must have been good. Well, you think Annie would give that to the kids, wouldn't you? I think she does now.
Who's celebrating his birthday?
Mary!
Mary. Right, are we going to sing happy birthday to Mary?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you.
The way we are in our family, we care for each other and we help each other all we can. And we want to educate the people about caring for each other.
Only solution to this whole pollution would be.
I wouldn't say they're perfect. Nobody has a perfect family. Just once in my heart, my life would be complete if you went away. Life don't seem the same. Please come back again. But the love that I've done, there's only one. Girl, on my dream, it's you.
We are sharing the same dream, and our hearts they beat as one. So hard to see with all this dirt in my eyes. This world is ruled by broken promises and lies. But I believed in hope, but hope is not real. I don't believe in what I see. I believe in what I feel. Yes, we're all walking down that road, looking for a light. Oh, a light. Yes, we're all searching for the truth. Don't give up your fight. Oh, your fight. So hard to breathe with all this hate in the air. It's us and us alone who made this life so unfair. Well, I believed in her, but hoping not real. I don't believe in what I see, I believe in what I feel. Yes, we're all walking down that road, looking for a light. Oh, a light. Yes, we're all searching for the truth. Don't give up your fight. Oh, your fight. We are all searching for the light. 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 Yes, we're all walking down that road, looking for a light. Oh, a light. Yes, we're all searching for the